Hey everybody, it's Brian Wilson here at The Hybrid Agent with a February market update for the greater Washington, D.C. area. And just on time, demand is picking up ahead of the spring market. The home demand index for the Washington metro area increased by 23% in January, up to 85, reflecting the seasonal increase in buyer search activity in the run-up to the spring home buying market. However, the market's demand was softer than a year ago. The rise in buyers' interest was evident across nearly all home types, particularly for higher-priced single-family homes and condos. Buyer interest in Arlington County and Alexandria City homes was high in January. Other counties in the Washington metro areas recorded buyer demand ranging from steady in the District of Columbia and Prince George's County to limited in Frederick County and Falls Church City. Although prices increased seasonally, limited inventory levels continued to fuel the rising cost and provided little relief for bargain hunting buyers. Available inventory continued to narrow as the tight supply continued to push buyers to pay the full asking price. Overall, the metro had just half a month of supply of homes on the market. Loudoun County reached an all-time high of 860,000 for detached homes. With about a week's worth of supply of single-family home inventory up for sale, sellers commanded 101.5% of their original list price. Gains in the median sales price of townhomes, up 10%, outpaced all other home types. And the metro only had 0.36 months of supply in the category, just about 10 days. Townhomes in Alexandria hit a new record of 820,000, up 12%, and in the district, 835,000, up 4%. Activity declined from last January's record as limited supply and increased prices influenced the market. Sales fell by a January record of 13%. While fewer homes were up for sale, last January's volume hit an all-time high for the month. Detached homes across the metro fell 16% from the year prior, with Fairfax down 20%. And while most jurisdictions in Northern Virginia were hit hard, Arlington's high home demand drove sales gains. Buyers will face unprecedented challenges in the coming month. Active inventory fell to a decade low for the first time on record. That volume fell under 4,000 units at the end of the month. Detached homes inventory fell 49%. January finished with only 12 days supply of single-family homes. While activity slid below last January's record for the month, new pending volume was up 13% from the norm, excluding 2021. New condo listings for the month popped 41% from the norm, excluding 2021, with DC up 47%. And while volume was not far from the January norm, it was not enough to match the market's needs. While down sharply from last January's 10-year high for the month, new listings were down only 7% from the month's average. Townhome units fell in line with their typical January performance. PG County saw significant gain from last January, up 17%. Days on market rose 3 days from last January. While this month was the highest in nearly 2 years, it was still the second lowest January on record. Townhomes continue to move quickly off the market, with lean inventory coming under contract 10 days for the third month. DC hit its highest level in almost a decade, up a record 16 days. While buyers are still active, rising prices may be causing them to consider their options before making an offer. Fewer home showings than a year ago reflected a seasonally slow demand. Declines in the DC metro continued to outpace the Mid-Atlantic overall. However, buyers showed rising interest ahead of the spring market. Activity rose 43% month to month, better than the other major Mid-Atlantic metros. And buyers will continue to focus on Arlington County, where showings rose 8% from last year. So whether you're buying or selling, reach out to us at the Hybrid Agent so we can help you comb through all of this data and what it will mean to you when you're making your next move.